you turn it on, it's going full speed. I'm going to get my light where I can see and hopefully get my fan. There, can you hear it? It's not that loud. Okay. You plunge in and you cut in this is a brand new blade or bit. It's really, really cutting well. Cut clockwise or counterclockwise. And what I look at when I'm cutting, I look for the wall thickness between the piercing and try to keep a uniform shape or uniform thickness in your, these are kind of big. So you can do straight lines, you can do circles, little tiny circles, curved lines. I like the kidney shape. For some reason, a lot of my pieces have kind of the kidney shape in them. So then sometimes I'll come over to the tip, and I usually do a triangular shape with the tip, and quite often I'll do a curve next to it, and then go back and start filling in or removing, punching holes. So,
you said counterclockwise.
Question?
You said counterclockwise.
I say it's counterclockwise because I'm coming, I don't know what it is on the camera, but I come down, so I'm like going counter, that is clockwise, excuse me, that's clockwise that I'm cutting.
In another 30 years, nobody will even know what that means.
I know. It's just,
You're digital.
let me check my watch. Well, this is the way, let's see, what happens if I go,
It wouldn't matter.
okay, if I go counterclockwise, you're working against the tool and it's much harder to control. So, okay, it's clockwise. I lied. I'm not known for honesty, I guess. Okay. So I can do this. Pardon?
What's the shape? Is that a straight bit or is it?
This is a 699L, excuse me, 170L, and it is slightly tapered. Can we zoom in? How about on the, it's good and dirty now.
So it's a spiral cut.
It's a spiral cutter. Ben Fo uses a 699L.
Focus.
And
There we go.
I ordered one, but it was the wrong shape size, so I sent it back, and I don't know what his supplier is. I can pass the card around that's got them on if you want to see it.
There it is.
See it? Hold still.
I bet you can get them like cut either direction.
Oh, this will cut both directions. It's, it's the tool. You're working against the tool. Okay, this is the way you clean the carbon off of it. My foot pedal is not where I expected. You just take a brass rod. For a while I had a zinc angle iron or a bracket on my box, and I'd use that to clean it, but I was having to reach way over here to do it. And then Ben was using these brass rods, so I just went to the hardware store and got the brass rod. Works really well. See, it cleaned it up a little bit, not a lot, but it gets some of the carbon on.
Did you ever try dental bits?
Oh, these are dental bits.
Those are dental bits?
These are dental bits, yeah. Dental drill bits. Yeah, I have, most of these that I have in here are some form of dental drill bit. Some are made for carving, but some of them are, I have a dentist friend and he gave me all these dental drill bits. And I didn't have the heart to tell him that I didn't like them. They didn't work. Yeah, your question?
Yeah, your armrest.
Oh, thank you. This is, I have a grain-filled bed buddy that got really, really, really dirty. So I traded a friend who's a seamstress to do some seamstress work for me, including this. And this, she made a flannel pillowcase. It's just rice-filled. It's like a rectangular filled with rice, and it's really good because if I'm signing a piece, a bowl, I can get my hand up so that it's high enough to sign. if I'm doing something that I want to anchor here, it's there, and it is washable.
And when the big one hits, you're covered. You got your food supply.
That's right, I got my food when the big one hits, that's it.
So
Maybe a week.
where do you get the tool that you put the bit into?
Okay, this I got from Cascade Carving Supply. They're in Central Washington, I think. Yakima, Richland. Just look, it's in my handout where I got it.
So are we talking under 1,000?
Yeah, this was about 500, I think. It's,
That's about what they run.
yeah, it was 500, I think. This one was 1,200. If you can buy it for 300 or 400, buy the other one. You know, that's why I want to get the other one. But this one, this is the workhorse. This is what I use. I don't know if Ben sells the hand piece or just a regulator.
Yes, he does sell.
Does he sell both of them?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. But this is what I've got, so, you know, I'm happy with it. Changing the bits. Nobody asked me how to change a bit.
How do you change a bit?
Oh, thank you for asking how to change the bit. I thought you'd never ask. You just snap it releases the bit and it pops out. And then to put a new bit in, or a dirty bit, I might have to put glasses on. It has this little tool that has a hole in it. And I definitely am going to have to put my glasses on or I'll break the bit. So listen carefully. Did you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it just snaps in. That's all there is to changing the bit.
Wow, that
Where do you
was
get the
easy.
little tool if you've lost yours?
Pardon?
Where do you get the little tool if you've lost yours?
If you've lost
Yeah, I
this
have
tool,
dental drill and so on, but I lost, so I've been poking holes in
oh,
the cable with putting the bits back.
man, I don't know. Call Cascade Carving Supply and ask him if he can get it for you. Looks like something that you could make. I don't know. Turn something and drill a small hole in it. It's not very deep. Actually, it has to be the right depth so that it snaps in place. Okay, so I think we've drilled enough holes there. Let's do something that's a little bit more interesting. And let's do some
Before you go on, can you use a Dremel?
holes. It just didn't work. So even the Evolution 30,000, Dremel is about 30,000. And the Evolution Dremel, I can't pierce. You probably could if you really took your time, but...
Same holds true for power carvers, they're not.
Right, yeah, question?
Do you use the same high-speed tool to cut the edges of your leaves?
I do. And we're going to, pretend this is a leaf. This is the outside of a leaf, and we're going to cut a leaf now. You like to start where it's not going to show when you go another direction. So I'm going to start right here. Turn my fan back on. And I find, rather than cutting, I find that if I turn the piece, rather than move the tool, I get a much smoother cut, and this is really making a liar of me. This is not smooth at all. It's a lot thicker than I wanted, but that's okay. We're getting some smoke here. I'll answer your question when I stop because I can't hear you with the air compressor, the fan, and the tool. I got way too thick there. I'm going to come back and try to clean it up. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, what was your question?
Can you go back and clean it up? Can you go back and clean it
Yeah, we can go back and clean it up. We could go the other way and get rid of some of the char, and I'll show you. See how charred that is? Is that showing up? No, I gotta turn my fan back on. So I can try to clean it up by going the other way and cleaning it up a little bit. Not too effective. It's still kind of low. There's a better way to do it. So I'll put it the better way, which is, a drum sander. So you can use this to do a lot of shaping. This is kind of, I guess it'd work better if I was right-handed, wouldn't it? You can see it a little better.
Have you tried the sanding groups that they kind of look like starfish? And you can sand.
I'm sorry, can I do what to make looks like starfish?
They're sanding discs that you can.
Oh, I do have one. I'm going to show you that too. You guys, you're just too far ahead of me. You're not very patient. You know, Woodstoners are usually pretty patient. I don't know about this group. Oh, wrong tool. I'm trying to start my foot. It's the wrong tool. So I can use this to kind of clean up the top. Boy, that's good thing this is a demo piece. This is really bad. So I have several size drums that I use. We've got, we got to clean up this mess. I guess I could just shake the paper off. Okay. So I have that and that one and these gloves are good up to a point. Okay, this is the one you're asking about. So I'll bring all of these out. Here's the one I'm looking for. Okay, this guy. So I don't need this anymore. So we can use this one and get into tighter areas. So we can come up here and get in there. So I like to bevel my edges, so sometimes I use the sanding drums to bevel the edges, but you have to be very careful. Notice I'm supporting the work with my finger underneath. I'm kind of learning. I haven't gotten my finger yet. It'll probably happen. So I can use these to bevel the edges, smooth it out, get rid of the char. Now, she asked about my sanding star. This is the one you meant?
Yes. Yes.
This one. Yeah, 3M makes this one. This one came from China. I don't like it as well, but it works fine. And this one I think was wearing out. So what I use this for, the bookies, Cat Bookie said to use these things.
And they come in different colors?
Yeah, they come in different colors, different reds. The red one, whatever it is, I think it's 150.
Yeah.
It works really well. I don't like these. They don't last at all. I like the sand, and I've tried buffing the bowl with this. It took the bowls off. It's too abrasive. I mean, don't try it under builder's paste. It doesn't work. You could use this to get rid of the fuzzies on here when it's not real clean when you pierce it, so you can use that to clean it up and get rid of the fuzzies. But I was going through them and I didn't like having to replace them because I'd have to get in the car and go to the store and buy some more. So I ordered a bunch of these, and they seem to do the same thing. Also, I found that this, well, I'll get to the next one. This one works really well for cleaning it up. It also erases the pencil pretty well. So notice I'm supporting it with my finger. Now, when I get to the inside, I'll just put it on the table. But this is where I use my armrest to support it. So I just come to the inside and I clean it up. Whoa. So that's what the star is. It's a nice little device. I found this on, I think it was Amazon. They were very inexpensive, shipped from China. Yeah, Christian.
Are those two tools reversible so you can sand off the edge no matter which side of the...
You mean, is the motor on this reversible?
Yeah.
The question is, are the two tools reversible? This one has a reversing motor. The downward drill does not. The Presto does not. It just goes one way. Okay? So this is another thing, another sanding disc. I really, really like these.
Oh, there you are.
There I am. Okay, this is just a little disc sander, and it works really, really well for getting to the bottom of something. If you have a bowl you want to get to the very bottom of, or there's a nub that you can't get off on the bottom of a piece. It says London Plains, but it's just a flat sander. I've been using it to clean up when I'm done with the piece, to erase all the pencil marks and deburr it a little bit more.
You get those at Fred Meyer?
No, these don't come, and they don't come from Waco either. Actually there's a site on, it's through Amazon, and I learned about these from Jim Christiansen. He gave me a couple of them, and he said he wanted some more, and he couldn't find them. He said, oh, you're a computer tech, you can find them. It took me months, and I finally found a supplier, and every time I go out there are only 5 left, or there are 2 left, but it's in my handout.
Oh, there's none left.
These you can buy the discs. What Jim does, he has a sharpened 1-inch pipe, and he just punches them out of sticky sandpaper. Sometimes the ones that you buy, the sandpaper doesn't stick, so I use Craft Supply double stick tape. Works really well. When they go flying, they go shoo, you never find them again, ever. So, what are we getting for time? Oh, we're past time. Okay, any questions?
Yes. The bowl you sent around is a demo on the thickness. It had 1, 2, 3, 4 written on the inside. What was that about?
That was the first cut, the second cut, that's just the order of the cuts, and then the 4th cut was the last cut I did, the one right at the edge.
So you start from the inside?
And I find, rather than cutting, I find that if I turn the piece, rather than move the tool, I get a much smoother cut, and this is really making a liar of me. This is not smooth at all.
Does the direction of the grain make a difference?
It's a lot thicker than I want, but that's okay. We're getting some smoke here.
Can you go back and clean that line up?
I'll answer your question when I stop because I can't hear you over the air compressor and the fan and the tool. I got way too thick there. I'm gonna come back and try to clean it up. And I find, rather than cutting, I find that if I turn the piece, rather than move the tool, I get a much smoother cut, and this is really making a liar of me. This is not smooth at all. It's a lot thicker than I wanted, but that's okay. We're getting some smoke here. I'll answer your question when I stop because I can't hear you with the air compressor, the fan, and the tool. I got way too thick there. I'm going to come back and try to clean it up. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, what was your question?
Can you go back and clean it up? Can you go back and clean it up?
Yeah, we can go back and clean it up. We could go the other way and get rid of some of the char, and I'll show you. See how charred that is? Is that showing up? No, I gotta turn my fan back on. So I can try to clean it up by going the other way and cleaning it up a little bit. Not too effective. It's still kind of low. There's a better way to do it. So I put it the better way, which is a drum sander. So you can use this to do a lot of shaping. This is kind of, I guess it'd work better if I was right-handed, wouldn't it? You could see it a little better.
Have you tried the sanding groups that they kind of look like starfish? And you can sand.
I'm sorry, can I do what to make look like starfish?
They're sanding discs that you can.
Oh, I do have one. I'm going to show you that too. You guys, you're just too far ahead of me. You're not very patient. You know, woodturners are usually pretty patient. I don't know about this group. Oh, wrong tool. I'm trying to start my foot. It's the wrong tool. So I can use this to kind of clean up the top. Boy, that's good thing this is a demo piece. This is really bad. So I have several size drums that I use. I've got, we got to clean up this mess. I guess I could just shake the paper off. Okay. So I have that and that one and these gloves are good up to a point. Okay, this is the one you're asking about. So I'll bring all of these out. Here's the one I'm looking for. Okay, this guy. So I don't need this anymore. So we can use this one and get into tighter areas. So we can come up here and get it in there. So I like to bevel my edges, so sometimes I use the sanding gum to bevel the edges, but you have to be very careful. Notice I'm supporting the work with my finger underneath. I'm kind of learning. I haven't gotten my finger yet. It'll probably happen. So I can use these to bevel the edges, smooth it out, get rid of the char. Now, she asked about my sanding star. This is the one you meant?
Yes, yes.
This one. Yeah, 3M makes this one. This one came from China. I don't like it as well, but it works fine. And this one I think was wearing out. So what I use this for, the bookies, cat bookie said to use these things.
And they come in different colors.
Yeah, they come in different colors, different reds. The red one, whatever it is, I think it's 150. It works really well. I don't like these. They don't last at all. I like the sand, and I've tried buffing the bowl with this. It took the bowls off. It's too abrasive. I mean, don't try it on your builder's base. It doesn't work. You could use this to get rid of the fuzzies on here it's not real clean when you pierce it, so you can use that to clean it up and get rid of the fuzzies. But I was going through them and I didn't like having to replace them because I'd have to get in the car and go to the store and buy some more. So I ordered a bunch of these and they seem to do the same thing. Also, I found that I'll get to the next one. This one works really well for cleaning it up. It also erases the pencil pretty well. So notice I'm supporting it with my finger. Now, when I get to the inside, I'll just put it on the table. But this is where I use my armrest to support it. So I just come to the inside and I clean it up. Whoa. So that's what the star is. It's a nice little device. I found this on, I think it was Amazon. They were very inexpensive, shipped from China. Yeah, Christian.
Are those two tools reversible so you can sand off the edge no matter which side of the...
You mean, is the motor on this reversible?
Yeah.
The question is, are the two tools reversible? This one has a reversing motor. The downward drill does not. The press drill does not. It just goes one way. Okay? So this is another thing, another sanding disc. I really, really like these.
There you are.
There I am. Okay, this is just a little disc sander, and it works really, really well for getting to the bottom of something. If you have a bowl you want to get to the very bottom of, or there's a nub that you can't get off on the bottom of a piece. It says London Plain, but it's just a flat sander. I've been using it to clean up when I'm done with the piece, to erase all the pencil marks and deburr it a little bit more.
You get those at Fred Meyer?
No, these don't come, and they don't come from Waco either. Actually, there's a site on through Amazon. And I learned about these from Jim Christiansen. He gave me a couple of them. And he said he wanted some more and he couldn't find it. He said, oh, you're a computer tech and you can find it. It took me months and I finally found a supplier. And every time I go out there are only 5 left, or there are 2 left. But it's in my handout.
Oh, there's none left.
These you can buy the discs. What Jim does, he has a sharpened 1-inch pipe and he just punches them out of sticky sandpaper. Sometimes the ones that you buy, the sandpaper doesn't stick, so I use Craft Supply double stick tape, works really well. When they go flying, they go shoo, you never find them again, ever. So, what are we getting for time? Oh, we're past time. Okay, any questions?
The bowl you sent around is a demo on the thickness, had 1, 2, 3, 4 written on the inside. What was that about?
That was the first cut, the second cut, you know, that's just the order of the cuts, and then the fourth cut was the last cut I did, the one right at the edge.
So you start from the inside?
The bowl you sent around is a demo on the thickness, had 1, 2, 3, 4 written on the inside. What was that about?
That was the first cut, the second cut, you know, that's just the order of the cuts, and then the fourth cut was the last cut I did, the one right at the edge.
So you start from the inside?
On a bowl. It's just the same as a bowl turning. So yeah, you're starting on the outside.
Yeah, you had one on the inside.
Yeah, I did, I got that
Okay.
backwards. I'm left-handed.
That makes sense then. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I was going to do another piece. Okay.
Do another piece.
Yeah. Well, I'll show you the other one real fast. It's right here. Okay, this is another butterfly piece, and I don't think I'll drill on it, but I'll just show you. Oops. We're doing this side. Okay.
Do you use different speeds with your tool? Or
The drilling, the Presto only goes one speed. Yes, I use a lot different speed. Oh, I was going to show you the nippling. I'll be real quick and show you some nippling, okay? I won't do the butterfly. Okay, this is a small carbide ball cutter, and it has a little tiny collet or chuck. Goes into the collet. And this is what, and thank you for asking the question about different speeds, because this I run at a much higher speed, as you'll hear. And somebody asked about the depth. It's not a problem. My finger's there, so I can feel the vibration as it is drilling holes that aren't holes, drilling divots. So that's how I do the texturing, just with a little bit.
And then how do you clean those up?
With a brush. They're not very, I don't know if that's going to show, it's not very clean, so I re-drill this because it's going to have to be gone over again. I didn't get them deep enough or enough of them. So I just use a brush, just a small cheap paintbrush to clean them up. Okay. Thank you very much.
Cool, thank
This was fun.
Okay, for those of you who don't like to do email, webs, all that kind of junk, there's a few handouts on the table over there.
Okay, there. When will the handout be posted?
Ask Jeff.
Stan.
Brody.
As soon as she gets
As soon as I get it to Jeff, he's very quick.
Would you send out an
Okay, there are a few handouts up here on the table if you want to do it from the web. Those of you that got the freebie